Hi, it's Josh with Qumulex, and hey, have you ever wanted to see a demo of QxControl and you don't have a lot of time? Well, you're in luck. This is our 5-minute demo video, and the clock starts now. You're going to use a web browser to interface with QxControl. You go to app.qmulex.io to authenticate and log in. This is a multi-tenant solution, so if we start with places, if you're a security integrator, you can see all of your customers and all of their sites. We also take privacy very, very seriously. So that an administrator level individual for the end customer can decide to allow support from Qumulex externally, as well as the security integrator. Moving on to live, we can look at cameras, we can operate doors. We can also operate a PTZ camera, just like that. We also can de-warp fisheye cameras. We can also do a digital PTZ on a fixed camera. And you see here we can actually operate this door right from our live view. A number of actions here, as well as get status on the door. We have 3 options here on the side pane. We have widgets. This is where we can choose to drag in a door or a camera and begin to view and operate it. We also have access to bandwidth charts and other information, and we can also save views so that we can use them later. So this is where we can come and see all of the events. We also have filters, so we can choose to search for events very easily by any of the available cameras, doors, different types of events, or analytics that are embedded on the cameras. We'll choose a cross-line analytic. Here are all the events that are cross-line focused. We can see we have a truck pulling in and enabling that cross-line analytic. You can choose to download an MP4 clip. The better way is you can actually upload this into the QxControl cloud. We also have the option to choose whether this will expire or not from the clips page. Now we will go to the clips page, and you can see all of the available clips. We will also look here. Let's look at one that's been out there for a while. First of all, we can actually share this clip via email. We can also get a link and send that as a text from our mobile device. We can have an audit log of everyone that has viewed it, whether it be locally or from an email from a link. This gives us full control over the clip. We can delete it at any time, revoke permissions at any time. First, let's look at timeline. Simply choose any of the cameras, and you can see here we have this scrub bar, and we can simply drag that to the event that we want to see. We can still digital pan, tilt, zoom in. We have all our same playback controls. We can actually choose to only play clips from the cloud or allow it to be locally or from the cloud. We can share this as a URL with other users of QxControl. We can also create a clip, and this will work very similar to the clip export that we saw in search. All right, so the next page we'll look at here is gateway. But let's start with a very important one here, networking. And another cool thing here is we can actually control the amount of bandwidth that we're pushing to the cloud, how much we want to throttle that bandwidth. So for an example here, we'll choose 50 megabits, and we will choose our bandwidth schedule after hours time frame. And very easily, we can also toggle that on and off. Another great feature while we're here in the gateways page is discover devices. You can actually discover any of your cameras, doors, devices that you want to install, and we can do that even when we're not on site. Let's take a look at cameras, and cameras are very easy to manage in QxControl. And we're going to open up this camera here so we can see all the recent events. We can get a live look, we can operate it, and there's a whole bunch of cool stuff that we can do here. And we can do it remotely, which I can manage this device remotely, and I can log right into the device web page, logging right in, and I can see the interface of this camera, set up motion windows, update the firmware. We also can reboot the camera, and we can also do a connect refresh for the camera. A lot of great tools here for remote management, remote configuration from anywhere. We don't have to be on site. Also, we have the doors page. You can get a status and operate a door. And if I click on one of these cards, I can see, just like a camera, all of the recent events, and I can actually see and I can operate and work with this door. I can also set a number of conditions here, a temporary lockdown of just this door only. I can also set it on or off of schedule. And then the last thing that we want to show you here in this brief demo is our rules engine. We can take almost any action or any condition as a trigger from inputs and outputs, from events, from devices being online or offline. You can create rules actions that are very simple. or very sophisticated. This rules engine is where we take QxControl and we make it fully proactive. We can set reactions such as notifications, lockdowns, using the rules actions triggers. All right, so that concludes our 5-minute demo of Qumulex QxControl. It can do so much for you. There's no way we could ever show you everything in 5 minutes. But if now you're interested to learn more, hit us up at sales@Qumulex.com to arrange for a full demo of QxControl. Also, if you just like to try it yourself for free, you're in luck. We have a site called Try Qumulex where you can get immediate access to a rich variety of cameras, doors. You can get the full experience of how to work with QxControl. Links in the description for both of those items. Until then, my name is Josh. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.